Grind, don't stop. On that lighting technique roll.
That's gonna be on the intro. So, hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are doing a non-theater friend guesses lighting terms with this guy.
Hi, I'm this guy. Call me this guy.
This is this guy. He may or may not have a YouTube channel by the time I post this, so if
We'll
he does,
see.
there'll be a link in the description down below. Go subscribe to him.
I've had a few people telling me to do it. We'll see if Amy's finally the one to convince me to do it.
So yeah, so let's get started.
Alright.
So first I'm going to say a term and he's going to take a wild guess as to what it means.
Oh god, this is gonna be a
And
train
I have
wreck.
my special list of terms that I've specifically picked because they are misleading or weird or are not what they sound. So
That gives me a hint. She gave me a hint.
he has no idea. So let's start with an easy one. So as a little background, Moshe is an engineering guy, so he knows like engineering-y things.
Aerospace, second year, sophomore, student at University of Maryland, College Park, studying aerospace engineering.
Sweatshirt. So first question, what is ganging?
Ganging. Well, I'm going to say it sounds like something that requires a lot of things coming together at once. So I'm going to say ganging is when you shine several spotlights at one performer on stage at the same time.
Loosely.
Really?
Loosely. So basically ganging is when you're making a light plot and you have two instruments that are basically hooked together, so they come up by the same measure of control, by the same channel, or the same dimmer or whatever, although they're basically the same thing. So it's a way of doing like a link together symbol.
Okay.
And it's called ganging.
So it's like two lights powered by one switch.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I was close.
Yeah, close. So, next term, what are photometrics?
Photometrics. Well, photo is Latin or Greek for light. Metrics is measuring, so I'm going to say photometrics is how you measure the light intensity.
Yeah, so basically it's measuring the light intensity and using that information to figure out where each light goes and what type of light is best for a situation, whether you want something that's going to be like a floodlight or a spotlight or somewhere in between. And there's more designations than that, but loosely, yes.
Alright, I was close.
Yay!
On a roll.
You get 1 point. Not like, are we doing points?
We are now.
Okay, we're doing points. 1 point. What is a changeover?
Changeover. That's also a term used in script writing and acting. I don't know if it's the same thing, but a changeover is that when it would be like when the scene changes. So I'm gonna guess, to make it more lighting specific, a changeover is a lighting transition to go from one scene to the next.
So, like, what you're describing is more of a transition, and at least, I don't know if it's this way in, like, British theater or whatever, but in American theater, changeover, specifically for lighting, is the process of taking one show, and the lights of that, and turning it into another show without taking everything down and putting it back up. You're sort of saying, okay, this light needs to move over 3 feet, this light needs to come down, this light needs to, instead of being a spotlight, needs to be a floodlight, whatever.
Alright.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah, no points.
It's close.
What is light right?
Light right. Can you use it in a sentence? In aerospace engineering, the Wright brothers are the first ones to successfully complete powered flight. So I'm going to say light right has absolutely nothing to do with the Wright brothers. It's a tool used to change the orientation of a light. Like a wrench, but a right.
Like, no. Light rate is basically like turbocharged Microsoft Excel specifically for lighting paperwork.
Okay.
Designed by John McKernan. I assume he has no relation to the Wright brothers. I actually have no idea.
Probably not.
But so basically you take all of your information and it helps you process it and modify it in like I guess ways that are beneficial for the ways lighting designers would want to interact with their paperwork. What is a section?
A section? There's so many definitions of a section. Okay, if you're looking at the master plot of a light, is that the right term, master plot?
No, but keep going.
If you're looking at the master plot of lighting design, right, a section is, it's a section of the lighting plot, I don't know.
It's basically if you take the light plot, the regular plot, and you have the center line, where the center is, and you chop it in half, and you look at, standing at center, either looking stage left or stage right. It shows you a side view.
Okay.
I think the engineering term would be side view.
Or like a cross section.
What is a LECO?
A LECO?
Yes.
Is it another lighting program?
No.
Darn. Is it a tool used to change the orientation of a light? Like a wrench, but LEGO.
No. So a LECO is a type of light.
Of course.
Also known as an eclipsoidal reflector spotlight.
Of course, the ellipsoidal reflector spotlight.
Yeah. Now, you might actually know this. What
Next
is
term, ellipsoidal. Vectorworks?
Yes.
You told me this one time, I think.
I probably did.
It's a lighting design program. Is it used for the timing of light cues?
Not really, no.
Darn. Half point.
You got the softer part. So Vectorworks is what we use to build the light plots and build the light, like visually represent how the lights interact in the space, but generally in a two-dimensional way. There's other programs that do three-dimensional better, but it's like AutoCAD.
Oh, I love AutoCAD.
Yeah. What is tracking?
Tracking. This one I think I should know. It's not. I don't think it's related to like tracking where performers are. I think it's more to do with like what track the light is on. Like tracking is when you are is the term for putting together lighting cues in the order that you want.
Like you get maybe 1/10 of a point for that.
Yes!
It's a mode, so you can either be in tracking mode or cue only mode. And cue only mode means any changes you make are in that cue only. It doesn't change anything else. Tracking is when you make a change, it'll make that same change to any subsequent value that is the same before you changed it.
Leave a comment down below if you understand what she's talking about.
I'm gonna get no comments.
Leave a comment to show how much you like us.
And also like this video. What is a cue list?
The order of lighting cues.
Yeah, it's the sequence of
awesome.
in playback order.
1 point.
What is playback status or playback status display?
Playback status or playback status display. Well,
loosely synonymous, but kind of do the same thing.
I'm going to say it probably has something to do with the feedback you're getting. Again, engineering, we use feedback loops a lot. So a playback playback status list it's like a troubleshooter kind of to see what lights are working and what lights aren't.
No, it's just basically a playback status is where it says like what cue or cues are being fired or what cue is active and how far it's completed that cue.
So I was completely wrong. Awesome.
What's a Bible?
A Bible? B-I-B-L-E?
Yeah.
Well, the Bible is it's the most cited book in writing. Well, I'm going to say it's probably not like the Bible, as in the Old and New Testament Bible. It's a guidebook of the ultimate authority on lighting techniques.
So, not on techniques, but it's specifically for a show, and it's called sort of like a show Bible. And basically it contains all the information you could possibly want to know about the show. Anything to do with light should be in the Bible. What's a call?
A call. A call is some signal to tell when to change the light. If the light needs to change, and there's like a signal that, I don't know, maybe it's a signal in the performance, like the actor says a particular thing, and then at that point, you have to, change the lighting design. So is it like a signal in performance for when the light has to change?
So that's a cue line, or a cue, is what is when the thing that tells you that something is supposed to happen is a cue. The thing that does happen is also a cue, so they're both cues. And then calls are, they have two meanings in theater. One, when to like a daily call, when to show up in the building. Calling the show means telling people when to do things within the show. So when like the actor says this, then call this cue. Yeah.
Well, I was right about...
You get like another point for that. I think we're at 3 points. I actually have no idea.
I thought it was 2.5. I'll take 3, sure.
We were in math class together, so yeah. What is a sidearm?
A sidearm? Isn't that a wrestling term? The sidearm. That's like a pole on the side of a lighting post, lighting stand, whatever you call it, that you put another light on.
Yeah, so basically...
Yeah!
Yeah, so basically it's a clamp with a pipe fused into it somehow. I forget exactly how that works. And then at the end of the pipe there's a light that goes straight onto it.
I think that's the closest definition I got for any of these so far.
Well, I'm gonna end this one with a stumper. What is a cheeseboro?
A what?
Cheeseboro.
Cheeseboro.
Like cheese and then borough, like Edinburgh.
Cheeseboro.
Nickname cheeseburger.
Of course it is. Well, it's clearly not kosher. They developed a technique specifically for changing the color of a light to reflect a particular mood. I got that spot on, didn't I?
You get negative however many points you already had.
Darn it! Ending strong. 0 points. Woo!
So a cheeseboro is how you mount two pipes to be perpendicular to each other. And it fastens onto one pipe, and then the cheeseboro itself has a 90-degree fixation where no matter, like, you mount it to one, and then when you put the other pipe up to mount, it's going to automatically be 90 degrees. I'll probably put a picture somewhere, because that made no sense even to me.
I think I did pretty well for this, considering I have exactly 0 experience in lighting design and lighting tech.
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well. I'm proud of myself. And I learned something new today, and that's what's important. Never stop learning. Never stop learning.
Ever.
Ever. Until the day you die. Then, once you do die and you get to wherever you're going, please leave a comment below about what it's like.
If you want to see more videos of non-theater people...
Hi, I'm a non-theater person. Leave a comment and a like below if you'd like to see more videos of people less knowledgeable about the ins and outs of theater life than my good friend Amy Ariel here. And we'll see what comes next. Good luck, everyone. It's probably enough.
Okay. Woo!
Woo! On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Subscribe! How do you turn it off? 5, 6, Jewish, looking for love.
Okay, we're gonna cut this part out of the video.